Problem number 4, we're making pancakes. We have a recipe that makes 10 pancakes that are 8 inches in diameter. And if you decide to make smaller 2-inch diameter pancakes, question is, how many of those smaller pancakes would it make? So let's take a look at a pancake. I'm going to give you a little side view here. It's almost like, well, it's pretty much like a little cylinder, right? It's like a really flat cylinder. And the pancakes are some radius. And the volume of this little cylinder, because essentially we've got some volume of pancake batter, and the volume of this little cylinder is, let's call this the thickness, okay, of the pancake, is this little distance here. It's going to be the area of the base, which is just pi r squared, times the height or the thickness. Okay, I guess maybe height would be better. That's what you usually use. Okay, pi r squared h. And then we make smaller pancakes, but we're going to assume actually that these pancakes are really the same thickness. Okay, that's one of the assumptions we'll make. Which, if you make pancakes, you probably notice, they spread out to a certain radius and they stop, and then they sort of puff up to a certain height, and it's not hard to imagine that the thickness of the pancakes is pretty constant regardless of the diameter. Okay, so we're going to assume that. We're going to assume that in both cases, whether they're 8-inch or 2-inch diameter pancakes, they have the same thickness. Okay, so really then all that's changing is the area, right? So let's figure out what the area of a 8-inch diameter pancake is. Okay, so we could say the area of the 8-inch diameter pancake is equal to pi r squared. Now make sure you notice this is diameter and not radius, so the radius is equal to 4, right? So we have 16 pi, right? Because r squared is 16, and then times pi. So the area of the 8-inch diameter pancake is 16 pi. I'm actually going to write that instead of writing A8. I'm just going to call this the larger pancake. Okay. And the area of the smaller pancake is what? It's a 2-inch diameter pancake, so the radius is 1. So 1 squared is 1, so the area is just pi. Okay? So you can see that a larger pancake has 16 times the area of the smaller pancake. So you could imagine that with the batter that goes into one larger pancake, we can actually get 16 of these smaller pancakes, right? Does that make sense? If they're all the same thickness and the area is 16 times less, or the area of this bigger one is 16 times the area of the smaller one, then you can imagine that you could take that same batter and you could make 16 of the smaller pancakes. Okay? So for every pancake we make, for every 8-inch pancake that we made with this recipe, we can actually make 16 times that many. Okay? Does that make sense? So then we just end up with 16 times 10, right? We could make 10 of these big pancakes, and for every big pancake we could have made 16 smaller pancakes. So we're going to end up making 160 of the smaller pancakes with that same amount of batter. Alright, so there you go.